Alright, what's up everybody? We are back for a new episode reaction of Arrow. This is season 4, episode 11, which is titled AWOL. I have some mixed feelings about this season already right now, because on one hand I can really appreciate what they're so clearly doing this season. Is they're kind of hyping up this big moment, this big event, right? Somebody dying. Like we saw it get teased in the first episode, and then last episode, which was like the mid-season opener, I guess, or whatever, right? Or how should you call it? Like the second half of the season started, and this was like the premiere of that, I guess, right? And so once again they called back to it, and they kind of already confirmed to us which characters weren't gonna be, you know, that character, right? Because with Felicity, we've been seeing her in the hospital, and then they were talking about how, like, you know, she most likely isn't gonna be able to, like, walk anymore and stuff, right? Yeah, she's, like, gravely injured, and she's gonna have some permanent damage from that, but then simultaneously we see her sitting there in the limousine or whatever, right? And so that doesn't necessarily confirm nor deny what her physical state, of course, is, I will say. You know, maybe she still, like, won't be able to walk and stuff. But that being said, it does confirm that she's obviously still alive. And then, yeah, the conflicting part is that I am pretty sure I know what it is that this season is, like, kind of building up towards, right? And again, I've been playing completely open cards with you all, and I'm not gonna pretend to, like, you know, I forgot all about what I heard back in, like, season 2 of The Flash, because over there they brought up that, like, Laurel had died, and it's that exact spoiler that got me to basically say, like, okay, I'm binging Arrow, because I can't have this happening, like, more times than this, right? I can't have this happening with other characters now, too, and stuff, and yeah, knowing that season 4 of Arrow is, like, running synchronously with season 2 of The Flash, is like, I am 100% pretty much sure, right? That, like, that's the character who we're talking about here. And it's interesting too, because simultaneously I hear a lot of teases already, you could say, right? Where, like, the way Quentin talks to Laurel, the kinds of things that he brings up, and the prospect of, like, oh, I couldn't lose you too, right? This and that. It's like they're kind of, you know, they wouldn't have made it obvious if I hadn't already known. That's what I'm saying, right? Like, it would all click, it would all make sense, and I'm sure that on a rewatch, had I not had it spoiled to me, I would have been like, oh shit, look at that, right? And it's like, now I get that experience already, not even having seen the fucking spoiler happen yet, but you get what I'm saying, right? So that's the unfortunate part, I guess, about this season. Yeah, that being said, I'm of course excited to, well, to still catch up on it and see exactly how it happens and who kills her and this and that, right? But then also what happens after that. There's plenty still to be looking forward to. Plus, I have no idea how the rest of this season pans out whatsoever. Still kind of interested too in the controversial aspects to it, right? Because again, a lot of people tell me that this is, like, by far the worst season. I don't see it yet. But then again, I'm pretty sure that, well, actually, I should say it is my least favorite season, I will say, already. But it's not that far apart from the first 3 seasons at all, I would say. But apparently, the worst part is gonna be somewhere near the end of it. So, you know, I'm looking forward to seeing exactly why that is, or why people look at it that way, and if I'm gonna agree with it or not. So yeah, again, like, there's just lots to be excited for, regardless, for me, I will say. But guys, I'm excited to dive into season 4, episode 11 of Arrow. That's exactly what we're going to do. If you enjoy my reactions to the show, then of course you can get early access to the next bunch of episodes straight away over on my Patreon page, which is going to be linked on top of the description. Go and check it out. Over there, we're probably already going to be on, like, season 6 or 7, so much further ahead. You can also check out my full-length reactions if you'd like to see me react to the episodes in their entirety, and you can sign up for free and watch the next episode already right now as well. But with that being said, let's dive into this new episode.
Just be careful. Slow down. Slow down. Careful. Careful. Careful.
Do you want me to be careful?
You think being cute is going to distract me?
Mission accomplished.
He can't help it.
You know, I really appreciate what you're doing, but you have a city to save.
None of which are nearly as important as your recovery. Thank you.
I think the people in the city that Dark wants to destroy might disagree.
Well, those...
I mean, like, that's the thing that I am very curious about, whether Felicity is actually gonna be able to, like, walk again eventually, right? Because we saw her sitting in that limousine, like I said, but for all we know, you know, obviously that doesn't confirm nor deny anything about her physical state at that point. I'm pretty sure that I do recall from, like, crossover episodes that I've seen in The Flash already that, like, I think I think she was still walking, but I could be wrong. I mean, I definitely didn't see her in a wheelchair, but I'm kind of curious, did I even see her pop up at all anymore?
I have a spinal cord injury. I might never make a full recovery.
Either way, you are still a vital member of the team. Your superpower is right there.
True.
Maybe my new.
I mean, it's kind of harsh to say, but like, she doesn't need to be able to walk to still contribute, you know, in the main way that she always does to the team.
I just don't think I'm ready to come back yet. And the last thing you need in a life or limb situation is me.
Yeah.
Wow, we are going to agree to disagree.
I mean, you gotta give it to her though, if that's what she wants.
John was shot, flesh wound. We should go see them.
I was gonna say, man said John was shot so casually, I'm like, what the fuck?
I need to call the sitter.
Okay. We need to find Chang before this kidnapping becomes something worse.
We could really use Felicity's help right now.
Yeah, she's not.
I can have SCPD see if John's bullet is connected to any open cases.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure if you tell Felicity it's urgent, then she's bound to change her mind about it, right? Surely.
You should go to Starling General and have that looked at.
I'll be fine.
Because eating a cheeseburger is a better option.
It's for Andy.
Tuh. What, still gonna try to play the empathetic or empathic side or whatever? I don't know if that's gonna work anymore.
You keep coming down here asking me all these questions, but I never get to ask them back. What do you want to know? How do you end up working out of a basement and fighting crime with a guy who wears a green hoodie?
It's a long story. We're gonna have seasons to catch you up on.
We're taking a city that's holding itself together and we are helping. Don't you remember when that was your mission?
Keeps trying to speak to his good side.
Taliban's not ready for the Diggle brothers.
HQ's got eyes on a premium opium.
2005.
You ready for this?
What year are we in right now? I think 2016 or maybe 15 actually, right? Flash Season 1 was 2014, Season 2 2015, so I'm gonna assume this is the same.
Incoming, stay frosty, boys.
Actually, they did mention like 2016 elections and stuff, right?
RPG!
Damn. Holy fuck, man. Direct hit.
Go, go! We're screwed if they come around from the other side. I'll see if I can buy some time.
You're especially screwed if they call in reinforcements. They can surround you. What's the play here? Oh, a claymore. Oh. Yeah, no, that's that's gonna blow up good. That's like a creative, I guess, landmine that he's setting up here. Oh no. Damn.
Talk to me, man. You okay? Did we get him? You got him, brother. Let's go.
You did, my man, but why couldn't you just stay behind cover?
Oh, why didn't I get invited to this pity party? At least you found the right party favors. 3 pills is a bit much, but
She's hearing herself.
please. We both know you're in no position to do anything. If you did, you'd be back out in the world instead of holed up here. Oh my god.
She might have been affected in more ways than just physically. Or is it actually the pills that are doing this to her now? What fucking pills are these?
I am completely and utterly losing it. Ah! Now I'm talking to myself. Not exactly.
What? Oh, wait. Oh, wait, she's seeing her own emo self from the past again. Well, I guess she's not gonna be just hearing things, she's gonna be seeing things too. I was gonna say, but I actually don't like the fact that Felicity is so, like, vulnerable now in this wheelchair or whatever. Staying alone there too. I'd be, like, worried that she'd get attacked or something, but it seems like her own worst enemy might just be herself now.
Private security found him at the start of graveyard shift.
That's Chang. Whoever did this took their time. 3 pulled fingernails.
What the
They were
fuck?
torturing him for something.
Information wasn't the only thing they wanted.
Ugh, that's making me fucking shiver, dude.
I mean this with all sincerity. Your presence has truly been missed. Even if I don't show it, I am deeply regretful for Mr. Chang's death. Hopefully we'll meet again under happier circumstances.
Fucking self-awareness much? Jesus fucking Christ, this woman. Yeah, no, she always comes across cold. I don't think that she actually feels that regret. She doesn't have the capability.
Get her leg. Possible side effects include swelling of the hands and feet, increased appetite, risk of infection. Oh, good. Hallucinations. I really thought I was smarter than this. You are not me, and you're definitely not.
Oh no.
you wasted all that away to go play superhero.
She's just gonna get confronted by her own insecurities now, or like having doubts about the life she chose.
Seen that symbol before.
It's a logo, actually. Shadowspire is a U.S. Army Special Forces unit. They've been reported missing for 2 days.
If those were the missing agents that were part of Shadowspire,
Then the rest of Shadowspire is gonna be on a payback mission.
Thought I recognized that from someplace. I ran into a lot of those guys back in the stand. He talked to my brother again.
Oh, that's what it's like connected to, huh? Yeah, I'm still a little bit like lost where we're going with all this.
My 2 conquering heroes.
Wet and tired.
We are good, sir. You ever think about your future beyond working in this hellhole? 3 of us could make bank if a few bricks of that sweet Afghani powder happen to go AWOL.
My mama taught me never to trust dirty war profiteers.
Interesting how he like offered them some kind of job, right? Like something they shouldn't be doing, of course, but hey, opportunity to make a quick buck, and it's like Andy is the first person to not give in, interestingly.
You should probably watch your tone. You might end up in worse shape than those tallies yesterday. As you were.
See, I can't blame Diggle for always having looked up to his brother like this, because from what we see, like, he seems so stand up, right? It's like he always, well, he's doing the right thing here, clearly.
Back in Sterling, you would have jumped at any opportunity to earn a little extra scratch. Place has been good for you. Proud of you, Andy.
Yep, that's what I'm saying.
Shadowspire. Your old army buddies are in Sterling City. They tortured and killed an Argus agent.
Look, I have nothing to do with them anymore. After I get discharged, they cut ties.
So are we saying that Andy actually did, behind Diggle's back, maybe take up the opportunity? He just didn't want Diggle to see? That probably is just what it is, right?
You were with me the entire time.
Because you saw what you wanted to see.
Look, you wanted to believe that the army had straightened me out. Look, I'm your
Well, no, you wanted him to believe that. What are you saying, my guy? You clearly did everything to make him feel that way about you. You didn't want him to see you actually be willing to give in to those kinds of requests.
But I'm not built like you. I didn't take to the military like you did.
So you pretended to be a completely different person around your own brother. Spare me the look that's on your face right now.
Yeah, and you know what? It's always gonna come fucking back to bite you in the end regardless.
Motion sensors, laser tripwires,
Oh boy.
digital locks.
I think I know somebody who can help.
Solid Snake? Oh, Felicity.
Not gonna get that? Smart move.
She's just gonna disable it for them, huh? Yeah, fair enough. That way they don't have to stealth their own way across.
But we could really use your help.
You're not really falling for that again, are you? Where are you?
Keep stalking her down.
Security's down.
Wow. Man literally just set the location. Boom. Done.
Container's open, should be 10 feet in front of you. Second container on your right.
Yeah, okay.
Got it.
We found the 2 Argus agents.
Oh shit, they killed them already, dude. Oh no. Oh
No,
no.
I am. The system's overloaded with too many requests. See?
So we ain't opening those containers anymore, huh? It's the same guy.
Have we met before?
Yeah, ain't this the guy? That's the guy who offered them up the fucking, like, mission or whatever just now, right?
I've got Spartan. We're good.
No thanks to you.
So, keep stalking her down.
I'm sorry that I pushed. I just thought that if you got behind a keyboard again, that things would just sort of feel normal.
Yeah.
I love how playing superhero is what we consider normal. But there is no going back to normal.
Man, she's like convinced that she just doesn't want a part in this anymore. Like, I don't know how we even talk her out of that anymore, because clearly forcing her back into work or whatever isn't gonna cut it, because she's just, yeah, gonna continue getting haunted by her own evil alter ego, I guess, who's gonna make bad decisions.
Look at me, Oliver. I spent the last week and a half stuck in this loft. I can't move. I can't drive. I can't walk down the street and get a cup of coffee. I can't do the one thing that I'm supposed to still be able to do.
You just need to give it time.
Felicity, come on now. You're rational, just like me. You know all you need is different medication. That's it.
Hey, talk to me.
Yeah, Oliver, please notice.
We have your back the same way that you have
Oh,
ours. You don't stand a
dude.
chance to take
Hearing
down those guards last night. Unless you're
Just shut up!
Honestly, man, that would be so fucking annoying. Like, imagine that, man. Imagine that. That would be straight up hell. Reminds me of the game Hellblade, where you got like a bunch of voices constantly talking to you. Great game, by the way.
I didn't mean that.
I didn't mean to upset you.
No, it's not you. It's not you. Can I just be alone for a little while?
Oliver, please, catch on, man. She needs help.
Shadowspire's not after railguns. And what if you're wrong, Andy?
We thought you weren't hooked up with Shadowspire anymore.
I'm not, but I know the way they work.
Mm-hmm.
Shadowspire's all about misdirection.
Misdirection.
A heist of a shipment of railguns. Distraction. They're after something else.
What are we saying they're after, though? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Felicity's upset. I don't know how to help her. It seems entirely straightforward.
As the only other person...
Dude, he literally has no idea, does he? He just thinks that even though Felicity literally told him, like, oh, this wasn't directed at you, he still feels like it actually was.
A piece of advice?
Okay.
Don't be so hard on yourself.
Everything that's happening is my fault.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Last month.
That's fucking... That's exactly what she told you not to feel like.
The only person who is responsible for what happened to Felicity is Damien Dark.
Yeah. I'm not sure how he takes responsibility for this now.
Wow. Shiny. Not sure if I should be flattered or insulted.
I don't think that's really the greatest material to read in this kind of state of mind that Felicity already has.
I'm here, you're here, so why are we here? Do you have anything the least bit interesting to say to me besides the little jabs you keep making?
Well, those jabs are just to get your attention.
It's working.
The last time we looked like this, Cooper had just fake died.
The day we thought he died.
It was just going to be you against the world, and that was going to be your armor.
Stop pretending! Pretending that this is the real you.
The blonde hair, glasses, sensible fashion.
I don't know what you're saying, though. Are you telling her to go back to the way you were? But you just said it yourself. Like, you were the type that still sort of needed others or whatever, right? Like, Felicity had made this decision to become more independent, I guess. Which, oddly enough, evil Felicity over here, if I can call it that, comes across more like independent to me now than this one, right? Because this one obviously, you know, has a bunch of friends right now that she cares for.
First you decided to sign up for being the world's most overqualified IT girl, and then you decide to try being a hero.
And look what it got you.
Yeah.
You thought you were such a badass.
She's basically telling her that her recent decisions are not actually in line with the decisions that she had made when she made this drastic change or whatever, right? And adopted this different, you know, physical style also.
So Waller says the shipment of railguns is in the back of that truck.
What does Shadowspire want with a whole shipment of railguns?
Absolutely nothing good.
No, I can tell you that.
Did it ever occur to you that Alan and the other two agents might still be alive if you hadn't tried to keep your anti-Shadowspire operations off the books?
The ugly side of our business is that sometimes security has to be paid for in blood.
I was wondering why I'd left.
Yeah, man, yeah, no, she's just got like no heart, right? And I don't know, I mean, I will say that usually I am the type that's gonna be like, I want to consider things from all perspectives, and so I'm sure that sometimes difficult decisions must be made for the greater good, and that seems totally the kind of character that Amanda is, right? But I don't know, she's just not giving me the greatest of vibes, and the fact that she's like hiding behind that annoying ass fucking smile on her face too. It's like, that's not giving me the right vibes, you know? I get sometimes having to make tough choices, but then at least show some like remorse. She doesn't. Might be a coping mechanism too, to be fair, but with her, I really don't know, because it's like, we've never even seen that she has anything like fucking coping mechanisms.
Where are they?
Something's wrong.
Using their ID. Oh, they used his eye. Ugh.
There's no movement on the railgun ship.
It's just like fucking Andy said, right? Distraction. They actually came here instead.
Hands up! Behind your head now! Don't do it!
Are they taking Amanda?
Amanda, it's been ages.
Tenant Joiner.
Okay.
Man, stop.
At least we got some SOS button.
Oh my God. Told you, John.
Distraction.
Argus is the end game.
Yeah.
If this is...
They're just here to take him out, I guess.
I'm here for Rubicon. And you're gonna give me the codes to access it.
Rubicon. What kind of project is Rubicon now?
Would you like to share with the rest of the class?
These monitors work just like TVs, receiving broadcast signals on the 700 megahertz band. I have a friend who's into this kind of stuff. Occasionally I listen to her. I should be able to contact my team.
Really?
Lila does not have time to wait on your team.
Look, man, your wife is in there. Now's not the time to not trust me.
Damn.
Come on.
He's probably got a point. He's probably got a point. I'm kind of shocked that Diggle would be able to turn this monitor into a fucking communication device.
Son of a bitch.
He saw him talking to him regardless.
You're putting on a little show for me, huh? Hands off me, man. What's wrong with you? Buddying up with Joyner, talking to him thick as thieves. Would you relax?
You know he's gonna lie about it and just tell him that it was about something else entirely.
Talking about blackjack.
There we go.
I was telling him about the card counting technique you taught me.
Okay, man.
Yeah, so that's how you get your 21. Let's shake on it.
Man, I agreed to go through with this whole army thing. And I kept my end of the bargain. Now I need you to keep yours. Okay?
See, that's what I don't like, but like he said this just now also with such conviction that when he just told Diggle like, this is the time you want to listen to me, he said it with the same kind of conviction, and I'm like, I don't know, dude is a good actor.
John Shadows.
How can you ever trust him? Can't blame Diggle actually in that case for just basically going with his own strategy.
I wanted to come along on your awesome superhero adventure because I wanted to help people. And the old me was so angry. Anger never accomplished anything. I wanted to do some good in the world.
Damn. I'm surprised she like came to her senses all by herself actually.
That was a good speech.
It was.
I'd be a little more impressed.
It was a good speech.
How did it go again? I know you, and I do. You're probably thinking what happened was your fault.
Yeah, no, Oliver still feels like he needs to say something here too to get her to... Well, yeah, well, to change. No, he just feels like he needs to say something.
I'm here to tell you that it's not. It's the fault of only one man, and he's an extremely on-the-nose and alliterative name.
That's what Laurel said.
We are going to stop him because it's what we do. It's who we are.
That was a good speech.
Yeah.
Very happy to hear it.
Yep, that's the commitment they chose.
Argus has been compromised, and Lila's being held hostage.
He's finally catching on.
Lieutenant, we picked up an unauthorized comm out of the detention area.
Here we go, that's Diggle.
Yes, sir.
Was Diggle... Well, but I thought Diggle was trying to communicate with Oliver, right? Like, that's who he was trying to make contact with. Well, they just intercepted it, surely, because he's not trying to make contact with them now.
She knows better than anyone that I'm perfectly capable of watching you execute every person in this room. And I'll still never give you the Rubicon access code.
Damn. Yeah.
Is that right, Miss?
Oh no, he's like, okay, well in that case, let's see if that's true.
That's why I left. Amanda Waller doesn't make decisions based on the value of human life.
Yep, nor an emotion. No! Holy shit.
Well, Miss Michaels, most trusted agent. Looks like you now have 20 minutes.
Did he just really do that? I almost can't believe it. Yeah, no, that's pretty fucking dead. That's definitely a headshot.
Oh my God, no. John, please! He's gonna kill him. You can't afford not to trust me.
Man, this is all going so fast, but like, that's what my man was just thinking, right? It's like, oh, if you're never actually gonna give me access to it regardless, then yeah, I guess you really don't server use. I can't blame him for that, but Jesus Christ, I can't believe he actually shot her dead.
Overwatch, we're on site.
Excuse me?
Well, I thought that it was time you got a code name.
Shadow Spider's got the entire area around CNC in lockdown.
Can you get us inside?
Like that?
Nice. So don't tell me that if we actually manage to deal with the threat now, we save Lila, that like we get to take over Argus actually. Like, do we, I mean, I don't know how that would make sense, right? Because surely there's someone next up in the chain of command, but maybe Lila somehow would. right? Like, okay, she left because she couldn't deal with the man anymore, but they still look at Lila as like one of the most capable people in that organization who used to be there, and so maybe they're gonna offer it to her.
What are you doing locked up here?
It's a long story. Shorter version being my brother's a jerk. Lucky for me, though, your CEO and I go way back.
They're gonna take him.
Andy Diggle.
Your friend, Ms. Michaels, she's my sister-in-law.
Andy?
Point being, her husband is crawling around these ventilation shafts right now. If you put a gun on him, she'll tell you whatever you need to know.
You son of a...
Yo, he is absolutely crazy, man. He really is willing to take it that far.
Turning on your own brother, that's ice cold.
John and I never saw eye to eye.
Gentlemen, check the facility's ventilation shafts.
Is he... I don't know. I mean, yeah, he is selling him out, right? That's just what he's doing. Don't tell me he does have some other... Nah, there's no way. Nothing so far has been telling me that, like, oh, he's gonna do the right thing here whatsoever. Nope, yeah, those were ventilation shafts, alright? That's what he just dropped out of.
The other Diggle brother. It's a shame he can't be more like the little Diggle. His pragmatism has proven to be quite the asset.
If Rubicon ever got out in the open...
Miss Michaels in...
Imagine... Wow, man, this is quite the fucking dilemma they're putting on him right now. Imagine that fucking Diggle's own brother ends up responsible for Diggle's wife's death.
It's your husband's brains that will be out in the open. 4.
Or Diggle himself, sure.
Excellent.
What is this gonna give them?
Shadowspire is getting the access codes for a secure vault in the sublevel. I'm trying to stop the codes from working, but I'm
Secure
going to need
vault.
Canary and Speedy as my insurance policies.
Yeah, okay. I guess we'll just have to defend whatever the fuck this Rubicon is.
This is taking too long.
Something's wrong. Someone's locking me out of the system.
Oh shit, Felicity's making sure of it. No, not now.
Not you anymore. I haven't been for a long time.
Dude, I'm low-key shocked that she, just by herself, has been able to get over it like that.
I have all the right codes, but someone on the outside is preventing me from entering the sublevel vault.
That's extremely unfortunate.
Exactly, dude. He's not going to believe you, and in that case, he's just going to shoot Diggle. But I guess if he would do that, then she would have no leverage to do this anymore either, to even help him out in the first place. Oh. Oh. I am so fucking confused. Okay. Are we saying that with Andy it never really was fully on the table like that?
You okay? Yeah, we're fine. Good job. Yeah, it was like you said. It's the only way to get us both in here. Just remember whose idea this was. Oh, what were you expecting? A kiss from the president.
Get you both in here to protect her and to fight.
You remember that time that she tried to take down the city with a drone strike? Good times.
Yeah, no, that's what I was thinking. There ain't exactly many great occasions to look back on and stuff, you know, great things to remember her for, unfortunately.
Good job jury-rigging the security system, though.
Just trying to make you proud, Felicity.
You did.
What are you gonna do about it?
Like, listen, don't get me wrong, man, but I'm not feeling here sad about the fact that she died or something, right? At all. Like, she was not a character you were meant to like in the first place, but I'm still baffled by the fact that she's actually gone, because she was a pretty damn integral part to the show so far. Always popped up every now and then.
Already got my cut.
Traded the opium for something else. Ask him yourself.
The boss.
Thank you for your assistance, Mr. Diggle.
This guy?
What did you get for the opium?
Legend speaks of a place of immeasurable power. Many have disappeared searching for it. Purgatory.
Oh, shit. Right, because like this, I was trying to think in my head, when is this taking place in the timeline? But this was even before Oliver obviously met him on the island.
Wow. When you said that you made some bad personal style choices, you weren't kidding.
Yeah, I don't know that Oliver could have ever truly fallen in love with you. You still look like that.
Hand me that garbage can. And this lighter.
How much medication are you on?
Absolutely none. I just want to make sure that my past stays the past, you know?
Yeah, the exact reason why she's capable of doing this is because she got off the medication, actually.
The doctor said your condition is permanent, and I don't think that it's healthy, either of us, to live in denial.
Oh.
I have seen people speed and shrink We watched a friend of ours come back from the dead.
Yeah, no, okay.
That is the world that we live in now.
Because I would think that he was actually gonna say that, like, we're not going to pretend like permanent has to be permanent.
And I will not stop searching it until we find a way to make you walk again.
Yeah, I think they're gonna find some creative way. But let's hope that it's not gonna be dropping her into the pit again. Because we definitely don't want to do that with anyone anymore.
Hey, Lila,
Not a word. John and I both agreed to this. She's excited to meet you.
Aw.
Hey, Sarah. And that's your Uncle Andy.
She can talk already. A little bit.
Welcome home, man.
Damn. Awesome ending, dude. Great episode, guys. Alright, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and of course you can get early access to the next bunch of episodes straight away over on my Patreon page, which is going to be linked on top of the description. Go and check it out. You can also sign up for free and watch the next episode already right now. So, I'll see you there.